So, what kind of pie are we making today? You should know, because it's a ube pie. Hi everyone, welcome to One Hungry Mish. It's me, Mish. Thanks for joining me today. Like I promised, I'm gonna make new videos. The holidays are approaching, Thanksgiving's coming. I have family coming over later this month to celebrate with me. First time having them in the Pacific Northwest, first time being able to host in a place that I could say is truly my own. So wanted to make it a little extra special occasion and bring a little bit more of the Filipino aspect of my mother and my culture. So, you know, Thanksgiving, people say it's about the turkey. It's really about the side dishes. Let's not lie. Who says I want me some potentially dry turkey when you could have things like ube pie? Yeah, this is a potato. So instead of sweet potato, I wanted to do a Filipino version with ube, which is, you know, delicious, amazing. Maybe you don't know, it's a purple yam. Ube, you end up with a holding purple potato root. Let's see if this zooms. Focus, believe in you. Okay, I believe in you now. It's a purple root, which is a natural color. It is delicious. It's commonly used in sweet things, especially coconut. So that's why we're actually going to do this, because I have people in my life who are, Kate wants to focus on me, I'm sorry, who are lactose intolerant. So really leaning again into the coconut aspect here. Okay, it's been about 40 minutes. I have the oven set at 450 degrees because while you can use 1 pound of ube straight from the freezer puree and have that thaw out, I was lucky enough to use this as a great excuse to go to Seafood City and be able to get some fresh ube. As you can see, I'm pulling out more than one. I actually made more than 1 pound of ube because I am experimenting. I wanted to be sure that I had lots of options to work with, especially because secretly, I probably am going to make some ube cheesecake, which probably won't end up on here, but it'll be delicious. I'm sorry for you. I'm not sorry for me. I really wanted to show about the ube pie, so just gonna let this cool off. While we wait for that to cool, just a quick note, I'm personally going to use light coconut milk. I got overwhelmed in Seafood City a little bit, seeing so many coconut milk options, and grabbed the first one I could find. Actually works in my favor because traditional sweet potato pie tends to use evaporated milk because it's more of a texture thing than it is a flavor thing. I'm sure it'd be fine with full fat coconut milk, but at the end of the day, this is a little bit more of what I'm personally looking towards. I'm going to use half the can, and you know, we'll see how it goes. This is, after all, an experiment, and we're just all doing this together. Okay, so this is cooled down enough now that we can start removing it. And again, so since this is an experiment, I'm not going to be super granular with the details, but more so, you know, just give updates, I guess, while life goes on. Okay, I want to just do a quick little zoom in so you can see how purple it is after it's been cooked and made vibrant. Just if, you know, doing it fresh, peel this off. And since this is an experiment, you know, just figured I'd take the time and just say, how's it going? What's new? Like I said, lots of new things for me. Recently watched Dune. I don't know if any of you all are into the fantasy or sci-fi life, but Dune helped me appreciate and see that there are some iconic sci-fi books I need to read. So I've actually been binge reading that at night. Only about 250 pages in, so nothing too crazy. And Squid Game, I don't know if anyone is into that, but I am big into dystopian style things. So if you liked Squid Game, you may also enjoy, depending, you know, why you like it. Like I said, I like dystopian things, so I appreciated Margaret Atwood's Works and Creeks series. It was a trilogy, I believe. Mad Adam is what the trilogy is called. It's an older book, but it's still really good. Yeah, it's funny, I can't do zombies too well, but give me any other type of dystopian thing, and I'm game for it. So this is roughly, what, about 1 pound a pre-pureed, steamed in the oven ube looks like this, with my coconut milk. This is again about half the can, which was roughly 200 milliliters. It's like an awkward 15.7 ounces, so went metric there. And then I'm also doing about a cup of light brown sugar, just because, yes, these are all things that are naturally sweet, but since this is supposed to be something that's indulgent, I wanted to have a little extra oomph, and I like the complexity of flavor that the molasses that makes brown sugar brown adds to this. So just going to add this into the KitchenAid and let it do its thing. Hi y'all, I herp-derped and didn't have the sound on when I poured this in, but as you can see, this is pie that is ready to go in an oven. I'm doing it at 350 degrees. I'll check on it in a half hour and just keep checking until it's clear. But this made a lot. I don't know how many of you actually have tried ube yet, but I freaking love it. Ube ice cream, halo halo, the dessert style ginataang, which I'm probably saying wrong, but it's so good. For those of you who haven't had it, some people will say it has vanilla notes. I honestly think that depending how you take care of the ube, like combined with coconut, it almost gets this like fruity pebble taste when it's fresh like this. Definitely the more you process it, the more, I would say, sweet and vanilla-y notes you could totally get out of it, but this as is pretty solid stuff. So I'm actually gonna go save this. I actually bought some mini pie molds just in case something like this happened. So who knows, you may see me with a hand pie before that one's done. Okay, not even started with baking or putting this in a smaller pie container, but I hopefully didn't just forget what I was going to say. Oh yes, I remember now. Okay, perfect. I want to let you know too, if for some reason you feel like you're doing this and it comes out too thin of a batter before you put it in for your taste, feel free to add in eggs. That's a natural binder. I think I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but my concern is just accidentally over baking and ending up with a brick. If you want to keep this more plant-based, since I haven't, I didn't make the pie crust, but at the end of the day, the filling isn't anything that is, exclusive. It's plant-based, vegan-friendly, gluten-free. You can definitely add in cornstarches or rice flour. I would say it only takes a tablespoon to help it thicken up. So kind of similar to what you would do to thicken up a stew, you would just add that in there to thicken up your ube pie too. See, making some mini pies. I'm not gonna let you see all of the mini pies because I don't need to expose myself on how many mini pies I'm probably going to eat off camera, but just wanted to add in that extra FYI. Okay. Hi y'all. It's been about 50 plus minutes. The main pie is still in the oven. Kind of expected. It's going on a low and slow because, again, don't want things to seize up. But I couldn't resist one of the smaller ones. So these were done in the first 30 minutes for sure. Makes sense. Less density, less size to go through. Look at this. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Look at this anyways. Okay, I know it's crumbling a lot because I've been eating it mercilessly, and this is probably the last quarter of it. But ube pie, oh my word. It is everything I didn't know I needed in this upcoming Thanksgiving. So simple, delicious. Could just say it's like, what, 3 ingredients? 4 if you're feeling a little cautious? Okay, so I'm going to continue to devour. This is so messy. You saw from the zoom in how good it is though. All that purple, all that flavor. It's everything I remember in a good fresh ube and then some. So that's what Thanksgiving's about, right? Making memories, revisiting memories, enjoying good things with good people. So I think my mom's really gonna like this. Stepdad hopefully too, but hopefully you enjoyed seeing a Filipino version of sweet potato pie, and I really hope you all stay hungry in the meantime because I'm going to keep devouring this and the unspoken quantity of other mini pies that I made with that excess that was in the container because waste not, want not, and wow. Stay hungry. Bye. Okay, mini update. It took An hour and 10 minutes. Makes sense with the low and slow temperature of 350. But look at how vibrantly purple that is. And you saw my reaction earlier, so, you know, enjoy.